Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, this is Rico. I just heard the news that the New York Jets are canceling their mandatory minicamp for this week due to having an extra preseason game, which is the Hall of Fame game. I'm happy that the Browns decided not to cancel their minicamp because I don't think they've earned that right to just be able to skip minicamp and skip workouts and crucial time together on the field. I'm not saying that the Jets have earned that right to skip, but that's not my team, so I'm not concerned how they handle their summer schedule. Now, I don't know if it's going to translate to more wins on the field for us or not, but I just feel like that was a wise decision by Stefanski to not cancel. How do you feel about that? Will it be beneficial to us, or in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? Thanks.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Tim Bielik from cleveland.com, plain dealer. Tim, I think they need the extra week of practice. I think they need as many mini camps as they can have. I think if Kevin Stefanski had his way, he'd probably love to have them in pads a little bit. He's not going to say that. But the fact of the matter is the way that schedule starts, they've got to be ready to go week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And they just have to start fast.
Yeah, no question about it. And it's not just, the schedule also. I mean, the defense has got a new scheme. Jim Schwartz has brought in a different look on the defense. Deshaun Watson, yesterday at practice was saying that, there's so much of this offense that's new. Outside of the structure, there's so many other things that are new about it. So having these extra practices is just going to help, make streamline things, build some chemistry, which we've seen at times to be problems for the Browns the past 2 seasons among the several problems. The one thing I can't agree with there with the voicemail is the idea that the Browns haven't earned the right to do that. Why the Jets are in the right to do that in the case? They had the same record, and if you remember correctly, it was about a 1 in 2,000 chance the Browns had to lose that game last year. So we'd be talking, about the Jets at 6-11 versus the Browns at 8-9. Probably wouldn't make the playoffs at 8-9, but still a slightly different story. And you would argue the Jets need the minicamp more than the Browns because Aaron Rodgers needs those extra reps with those receivers and to get used to playing with those guys and throwing to those guys for training camp. Because you see what the minicamp has looked like for the Browns. I mean, Deshaun Watson has looked great for the last few days. Elijah Moore looks like, he looks like kind of a gem that, has a chance to really break out here in Cleveland in 2023. So there's benefits to this mini camp. And, we'll see how it all plays out. But like you said, these extra practices, when you have so many new faces coming together, you're bringing in a new defense. And you have, like you said, this gauntlet and a half to start the season. The more work you can get in the beginning of the season, and especially if you can keep these guys healthy through all these practices, which is so difficult to do, it can't be anything but a positive. It puts you in a good position, I think, to win those games.
Yeah, you're going to – and the Browns need to figure out what they need to change in the preseason to have different outcomes the first part of that regular season than they did the last couple of years.